Welcome to the channel. It's Almighty Den, and I'm back again. And today I'm gonna give you my official Denski certified review. I'm gonna give you my pros. I'm gonna give you my cons. I'm gonna give you what could be improved, and I'm gonna keep it honest with y'all. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Now, the first thing I'm gonna say is I have been thoroughly enjoying the game. I've been thoroughly enjoying the grind. Let's talk about some of the good things. Then I'm gonna talk about some of the things that can improve on. Then I'm gonna talk about some of the good things again. So y'all just stick with me. Now the game feels immersive. It feels immersive. The city feels like it's something to explore. I gotta get in my review terminology out here. We can explore the city. Plenty of things to do, from building your personal brand to playing my career, grinding badges, winning the NBA championship, to playing with your friends in the park, to even going and just playing with straight randoms, a straight game mode where you can go and just play with nothing but randoms. You don't gotta worry about hopping on the park spots no more. If you're a random and just getting done in by squads all day, you can just go in there with randoms and just ball out like that if you want to. On top of that, you got your fashion stuff you could be doing, your fashion personal brand stuff, your endorsements you could be trying to get, and you could be a rapper, an artist, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot to do this year in my career other than just sit there and play basketball all day or go to the park. You have downtime in between, and that's one of the things I like. Because a lot of time I do have downtime if I'm not grinding my badges or trying to get my points to level my character up. Because there will come to a point. Now, one thing that is kind of a little bit, it's not a really big deal breaker or something, but it's just something to keep in mind that it'd be a little bit nicer to fast travel. But I do understand that the point of you maybe unlocking certain things like bikes and go karts. Everything's not nothing super far away, but the only place you can kind of fast travel to so far is back to the apartment. Now, if you could fast travel, as you can see, I got one event 100 meters away, another event like all the way across the map 600 meters away. That'd be nice if I could fast travel, but it is cool being able to see the city and walk past certain things and do different things by walking so far in the game. Maybe that'll get old later in the game, but I think you can get different spawn points at certain events if you play them, if you do certain events and meet certain characters. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, back to the good. Now let me talk about the My Player Builder, the My Player Creation, because I know some people want to hear about that, and a lot of us already experienced it. Now, I do feel like this year it makes you sacrifice something. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that you can't just be absolutely great in everything, because not everybody. There should be some weaknesses to your character, because that's how you take advantage of having mismatches on the court and play chess. It should be a chess game out in this park. Not everything should be about cheese. It should be about smart. It should be about matchups. It should be about making switches, making adjustments in the game. That's what it should be more about. And on top of skill. Now, if you're good, that's great. That's great. So I like that feature. Now, one thing that they do need to add, I feel that will improve this feature, is this. They need to allow you to see at what point you get certain animations. At what point you unlock certain dribble moves, unlock certain contact dunks while you're creating your player. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to create a player thinking that you may get some moves, or you're not sure, and then you put some DC on them, and they're like, oh wow, well I could have did this and had contact dunks. Oh wow, I could have did this and had better dribble animations. I could have did this and had better dunk animations. Because for a lot of people, that happens. That happens because you don't see those attributes until you go and try to put a certain dunk on or put a certain dribble moves on. So that's something that they can improve, especially since we have to always put money into our characters or grind, and they don't want us to do these glitches, these VC glitches or these badge glitches. But stuff like that, they need to be more transparent about, because people are actually spending their hard-earned money on the game only to maybe not make the perfect build that they want the first one to go around. So they should at least give us all the information that we need when making a build. You know what I'm saying? That's the only downside, I think, to the build creators so far, but I like that. Now let's talk about some of the gameplay. The gameplay itself is pretty smooth. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's pretty smooth. I'm liking it, but I want y'all to understand this before I get in any details. This is a review of the gameplay from the first weekend of the game. Nobody has max badges. I'm not gonna say nobody. Some people probably do. Some people's going crazy on the badge glitch. But most people don't have all their badges. Most people are not 99 yet. So when people are 99 and have max badges, this game will be different. It'll be different. It'll play different. People will be better. So we'll really know the potential of this game and how good it is and how cheesy it possibly can get. Because you gotta understand, people don't have badges, so they're not cheesing as much. When they get these badges, stuff's gonna get cheesy. And that's kind of what ruins that. That's what kind of makes the game not as fun to play, when it becomes less about basketball and more about just abusing certain moves and cheeses in the game. Now, that's my only downside to that. But that's time will tell. But so far, the game is good. The parks are full. They're getting games. People are running. I'm not having a problem getting no games in the park. I'm not having a problem getting no games in the rec. But let me say this: I am having a problem. We are having a problem squadding up. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes we won't let us squad up. Now, if you want to go to the rec and get 5 people, that could be a challenge to squad up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've played park. I've played a couple rec games, and it is a very sometimes it's better to just hop on the dots than squad up because it maybe won't let somebody into the squad because you got to keep spamming, maybe keep trying to get into a squad, and that can be somewhat of a bit annoying, especially if you want to get the squad spot to take over the spot when there's some randoms on the court. So that's something that could be patched and fixed. So that's not really a big deal, but that's something that needs to be worked on in my short time of playing. Now, one thing that I do want to let y'all know of is the college games. Now, the difficulty of the college games when you're a 60 overall without many attributes can be challenging. Now, if you have VC, it's not going to be that bad. You can go in there, you can win, you can hold it down. But the thing is, you want to win those college games because they give you 4 additional badge points if you win the championship. But if you lose a game, you're done. You don't get that. Now, as a 60 overall player with a little bit of shooting in those college games, I was able to make sure that my team was winning before they subbed me out. Now, a lot of time they sub me out, and then my team is losing. And then it's like, wow, like the college players always have this antagonist, this one cold player, and surrounded by straight Steph Curry-like shooters out there that's just going absolutely crazy on us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, honestly, it feels like it's on Hall of Fame difficulty. Like, it's the most difficult NBA 2K games I have ever played. Now, in a way, I appreciate it because it's like I like a challenge. I'm not asking for it to be easy, but those games are more difficult than the NBA games. They're more difficult than the Combine games. They're more difficult than 2K and past Hall of Fame. I'm playing in the NBA Hall of Fame in past 2Ks. And I haven't played Hall of Fame this year yet, but I'm just letting you know that stuff was an absolute challenge. Nobody so far that I know has went through those college games just with flat out ease and without having to lose, especially at 60 overall. Now, if you're 80 overall or something, 85, then of course you probably can just fly through it. But at 60, when a lot of people don't have VC yet or enough VC, it's absolutely crazy of a grind. Now, the MyCareer story mode, like I said, is plenty for y'all to do early on. I like it. It's immersive. Gives you a lot to do. It's not a drag. It's not boring. It's entertaining. It's fresh. It's refreshing. It's like a story mode that you kind of choose to do this stuff. You don't have to do a lot of these things, but you choose to. If you don't want to do this personal brand stuff, you don't have to. But I'm going to do it. I like my VC. It's a good way to grind some VC. So I'm going to keep grinding in a way. As you can see, I'm right here at the record shop. I'm finna go do an event after this video. But so far, I think the game is really, really good. I think it's fresh. I think it's entertaining. I just hope it can stay that way. If 2K can continue to put some effort, some time, and attention into the game and update the game when certain stuff comes out or drops, then I think we'll have a really good year. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It's Almighty Den. I'm back again, man. I'll catch y'all next time. Denski out.